What happens when a narcissist gets angry? Hello, YouTube viewers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more insightful discussions on personality, behavior, and mental health. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic: the idea that some individuals exhibit narcissistic traits only when they are angry. Stick around until the end, and don't forget to hit that like button if you find our discussion enlightening. Narcissism, as a trait, is often characterized by grandiosity, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. However, these traits can sometimes only become prominent during specific emotional states, such as anger. This phenomenon raises intriguing questions about the stability of personality traits and the factors that can trigger such drastic changes in behavior. Consider the typical scenario where someone appears generally reasonable and controlled but transforms into a seemingly different person when they get angry. They might become more self-centered, manipulative, or even demeaning. This shift can be startling to those around them, particularly if their usual demeanor is considerate and understanding. One of the key aspects we need to discuss is the difference between trait and state narcissism. Trait narcissism is a consistent, enduring part of a person's personality. In contrast, state narcissism is situational and can be triggered by specific events or emotional states, such as anger. It's crucial to understand this distinction because it affects how we perceive and interact with those who exhibit these traits. The triggers for narcissistic outbursts in anger are often rooted in perceived threats to one's self-esteem or ego. When individuals feel criticized, contradicted, or ignored, their response might be to use anger as a defense mechanism. This reaction can amplify their narcissistic tendencies, making them more pronounced. The linkage between anger and narcissism involves a complex interplay of emotional regulation, self-view, and external perceptions. It's also important to consider the psychological background that predisposes some individuals to display narcissistic traits during specific emotional states. Factors such as childhood experiences, underlying personality disorders, and learned coping mechanisms play significant roles. For instance, if someone has grown up in an environment where they felt they had to compete constantly for attention or were frequently criticized, they might react more defensively when angry. This defensive stance can manifest as narcissistic anger. Moreover, the impact on relationships can be profound. Partners, friends, and family members may feel like they are dealing with two different people, one who is kind and empathetic, and another who is harsh and self-absorbed. This duality can lead to confusion and strain in relationships. Understanding the triggers and patterns of this behavior can be crucial for those around such individuals to protect their emotional well-being and set appropriate boundaries. In therapy and counseling, addressing these issues involves helping individuals recognize the link between their anger and narcissistic behaviors. Therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can be effective in teaching individuals to recognize their triggers and develop healthier responses. It's about building a toolkit for emotional regulation that allows for the expression of anger in a way that does not harm others or themselves. Another therapeutic approach involves exploring the roots of one's narcissistic tendencies. For many, these traits are developed as a protective mechanism against vulnerability. By addressing these underlying vulnerabilities in a safe and supportive environment, individuals can begin to lessen their reliance on narcissistic defenses. The journey towards understanding and managing these traits is not only about reducing their expression but also about fostering deeper self-awareness and empathy. This growth can lead to more stable and fulfilling relationships, both personally and professionally. In closing, it's important to recognize that narcissism, particularly when linked to specific emotional states like anger, is a complex trait that does not define a person's entire character. However, understanding the dynamics at play can lead to better relationships and personal growth. Thank you all for watching. If you found this discussion helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit from our talk today. Your support helps us continue to provide content that makes a difference. See you in the next video. This nuanced examination of how narcissistic traits can emerge in states of anger provides a comprehensive look at both the psychological underpinnings and the interpersonal effects of such behaviors. It invites viewers and readers to reflect on the complexities of personality and the importance of understanding our behaviors in varying emotional states.